Hey guys, boys and girls. So it's been a while again. I just like to apologize about a few days ago when I mentioned about what's going on with my computer lately. But can I just say, everything is back to normal again, thanks to my dad, because he helped fixing the computer. Yeah, it just done some few things that I don't really need on the files. It's actually affecting my computer. So luckily, me and my dad sorted out. So that's end of the drama with the computer. Like me going all crazy like this, like. Okay, but never mind. I just thought to tell you guys that I'm really, really sorry for telling you guys about what happened. I know I shouldn't say sorry because of this, but I still like to say it anyway. Yeah, but don't worry, I'm fine, I'm fine. I was overreacted, so don't worry. I, I get it. I may have overreacted, but it's no excuse for me getting all like with with this whole computer thing. But never mind. I mean, can I just say one thing before I skip ahead? I mean, I'm not the only one who can have problems with devices. Anyone can. Really. Everyone can have problems too. So yeah, but it doesn't always have to be involved with computers anyway. It can be anything that you have a problem with. But still, I just thought to tell you. But never mind. Let's just forget about what happened last time. And luckily, the microphone works again. So yeah, some of you probably already know about that, since I did the other video within Media Central UK a few days ago. So yeah. Wow, what a bless. Okay, never mind. So anyway, I just like to have a little fun time for you guys as usual again. But I also want to mention something really important before I could start. I don't have the movies or TV shows on my files anymore, sadly, because these are the ones who causing my laptop to be go all crazy. So yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, sometimes I just got to learn that I can't always keep things in my files all the time, because sometimes too much stuff on your computer can affect your computer so easy. So it's, so luckily I kind of got rid of some of the things, even though I am feel disappointed that I no longer watch them, but only on my dad's thingy device that he puts onto my computer so I can watch them again, but only on my dad's device. Yeah, I know this might be confusing, but that's just the way it is. Okay, but yeah. I just wanted to tell you guys this. So sorry to disappoint you, but things gonna be a little different for a while now. So yeah, sorry. Okay, so but we can still have music because I do got some free music on my files, which is good. Yeah. I mean, how could we not have fun without music? It's gonna be boop 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 ba la 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 la. Do the groove on you. Yep, get it? Groove on you. Actually, did I just make that joke on Shrek? Okay, forget it. Sorry. I can't believe I just said that. I just literally just did that. Oh, come on, Ken Spoggle. Are you getting pathetic already? Okay, really? Fair enough. Okay. Okay. I can sometimes consent you guys can smiling. Hmm. Yeah. If you are, that is. Because I can sometimes know you guys because you're my friends. So what else should I think? You can tell by the sound of my voice. I am giggling, I'm smiling. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Um. Although I did get 3 movies on my files, and they're actually The Little Mermaid only. Like the first one, the second one, and the third one. I know I said I don't have the movies anymore, but for some reason I mostly use I watch the Little Mermaid on my computer, to be honest, most, because you can't blame me. So yeah, so I can't keep that to myself now, can I? So yeah. Some of you may say, well, you should keep it to yourself, really, sometimes, Caitlin, because sometimes we don't always need to know. Because my parents sometimes say something like that to me. And you know what? It's fine by them. I mean, it's fine by you too. But sometimes I'm not usually a person to keep things to myself most of the time. I do keep things to myself at some points. I mean, it just depends on what it is. Sometimes I do feel the need I need to talk about it, and sometimes there are moments where I don't. If you get the picture, because sometimes I sometimes accidentally blurt it out. Yeah, sometimes not always by accident, but sometimes it can be on purpose too. I mean, it is true to be in fact, especially in real life. I do sometimes hate to be a blabber, you know. Yeah, can you blame me for this one? I don't think so. I mean, anyone can be like that too. So I'm not the only one who can blab. So, and if people gonna say or think that I am, then fair enough on them because it's their problem, not mine. So, okay. Yeah. Oh, hey Archie. Yeah, Josh was okay when me and him were talking about what happened to him and from the past. But let's not talk about what happens with Josh at the moment because it's best to move on now. So yeah, I know it's okay to support him most of the time, but sometimes keep talking about the same topic and getting a bit old. And we do need to accept that things from the past it needs to be in the past. Don't it? Yeah, of course it does. Some people may think it doesn't, and that's their choice. But most of the time, most people just decided to leave things alone. So yeah, I just hope Media Central UK can understand that. And I'm pretty sure Hugh agrees on this one. So yeah. Okay. I do like to talk up anyway because I feel like need talking because you guys are my friends. Not only just that, but sometimes you guys kind do understand me sometimes and actually respect me for who I am and actually treat me very well. Unlike just some people out there who treat me like dirt, thinking that I'm the rudest person they met, even though they can be rude sometimes and by not realizing it. So I'm not saying it to justify my actions, but sometimes people need to realize their actions can be bad as mine. So that's fair enough from my point of view, on my side of the story. So that's kind of fair enough, isn't it? So yeah, that's all I have to say about people who hate me. And some people who still hate me, then that's fine by them. It's not like I can do anything about it. It's not my problem anymore. I mean, it's not even my problem to start with or anything like that. So yeah, and I mean, if you have some people who doesn't like you, then it's fine by them. It's their choice. Then, but don't worry, you got me and some others who does like you, like you with me, like not just like one person, but everyone in general that I'm talking to directly while doing this video. So yeah. And everyone who is watching this video, then I hope you guys can actually appreciate by that I always will be here if you really need me because you know me, I just like to show some support and respects. Yeah, some people can find it hard to believe that because they think that I'm a rude person. Well, clearly it can be true sometimes when I do get my moments, but that's not always true when it comes to moments. Yeah. Okay. And you know what? Having agreements and disagreements, I kind of find it a pain sometimes. Like, not like, well, I don't know how to put this. Um, I don't know how to say it, but I'm not gonna say this to upset anyone, but having disagreements sometimes can be a pain. But I don't mind having agreements though. Yeah. It just depends on what whatever we're talking about, you know? Yeah. Well, at least I have you guys by my side no matter what happens. So yeah. Oh yeah. I know this video is meant to be a fun video to hang out with. So yeah. But don't worry, we can still have a little fun chat. But there are some few things I still need to get out of my mind and trying to get myself to come through to my senses and to grow out of it and, you know, trying to move on. Okay, so there's a question here. How would I like if the Pixies were the baby daughters of the Winx and the Specialist? Are you talking about the Winx Club or something? Because I have heard of it, and I only seen like few bits of it like before, but I'm not usually a fan of the Winx, to be honest with you guys. Sorry, but yeah, I don't know how to answer that question. Sorry to disappoint you. So I don't really have an answer. Sorry. Sometimes not everything that needs to be answered anyway. Sometimes it just depends on what. Yeah, it is true to be fair, but don't worry. Like I said, it just depends on what question you're asking me. Sometimes what I do answer, but some of the questions that I don't have to answer to because some things that I never watched or never aware of it or anything like that, if you get what I mean. Yep. Yes. Okay. Okay. Can I just say, I think it's about 5 days or 4 days, whatever. It's going to be a special day for me and on some others because on the 5th of October, this is going to be amazing. Okay, there's going to be a new special episode for Miraculous Ladybug. And to those who are Miraculous Ladybug fans like I am, hope you guys are excited to see it because it's just so interesting. Yes. Yeah, especially you too, Sophie, because I know you. Yeah, I don't know exactly what time when the special comes out on that day, but hopefully it's going to be fun. I mean, I don't really care what time it comes out or whatever, but I'm still going to enjoy myself, no matter how excited I am or whatever. I'm so gonna watch it, baby. Oh, sorry. Bang the table with my fist. So yeah. So even though I already seen trailers already, and yeah, I know some few clips from the trailer for that special are somehow similar to the older ones that we already had not so long ago. But sometimes people usually complain about why this is always showing the same clips from the older one. Well, they do have a point, but sometimes you can't always expect it to show you new things because sometimes it's just gonna spoil it for you. I mean, sometimes it's okay to feel excited for new whatever that is new that comes out. Sometimes you just got to be really patient. Sometimes when something comes out, or the next it comes out. Yeah, it just depends, really. Yep, tell me about it. See. I'm not sure if I told you already, but sometimes in November, I'm going to Harry Potter World. Yep, you hear that right, Harry Potter World. Okay, but for some reason, there is one thing I'm not comfortable on going when it comes to Harry Potter World, and it's actually, with it that begins with the S, the giant creature with 8 legs. Woo! You know what I mean. So, sorry, but I just can't stand those creatures. So, still, I'd rather not mention the word, because otherwise it will be a jinx. Okay, never mind. Forget it. Okay. Okay, sorry. Trying to get comfortable. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. Not only just Harry Potter that I'm going in November, but I'm also going to Copenhagen. Denmark, Copenhagen. Some of you may find it obvious. The Little Mermaid. I mean, seriously, that's where the Little Mermaid is based in. That's where the Little Mermaid lives. I mean, what do you imagine meeting the real life Ariel? Well, not really Ariel, like technically, but still. But the original Little Mermaid. Oh my gosh! I can't react it. Overexcited. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You got me. No, seriously, I really want to see that there's a statue in real life. Even though I've seen pictures of the Little Mermaid statue anyway on Google, but I so wanted to see it probably in real life now, guys. Really, I do. Well, many reasons. Some of you may find some reasons to be obvious. But some of the reasons that you're not really aware of, but still. But did you know that the original story of The Little Mermaid is actually being written by Hans Christian Andersen? And he's actually from Denmark too, Copenhagen. That's where he lives. And not only just the Little Mermaid statue that I want to see, but I also want to see the house where Hans used to live when he was alive at the time, back in the old centuries. Cool. Wow. I just only found out recently, about a few days ago, because at my nan's house, when me and my family were talking, well, basically my mom and my nan and my dad and my granddad were talking, and I was just sitting on the carpet and had a little fun on my computer, something like that. Yeah, I don't usually, well, can I just get to the further notice and point? I'm not usually the type of person to be a social person sometimes. It just depends on my personality, because I just hope you guys can understand that I may talk like I'm doing like now. I mean, because that's just the way I am, really. I do talk like I just said already, like confidently, but I do have moments where I don't always to be talkative sort of type, and also that I also saw a type of person to keep my feelings to myself sometimes. Yes. That's a sarcastic laughing, just to let you guys know. I mean, awkward. So, I was going to say, like I said, at my nan's house, they were talking about something about Hans Christian Andersen anyway. And for some reason, my nan said to my mom about Hans has sort of an enemy back in his days, I don't know who it was, but my nan just said someone who was also a book author, and that book author seemed to be saying about Hans was boring. I mean, well, I don't know what makes him to believe or say things like that about someone like Hans Christian Andersen. I mean, come on. Even though I don't know the whole story, no one does. But can I just get to my own personal opinion on this? Even though I don't really know the whole story of what's happening back in those days, but I still like to be honest with my own opinion about this, and I rather want to be honest with you anyway. That I don't think he's boring. I think he's a fine guy. It's not like there's something wrong with him. I mean, there's nothing wrong with anyone. And if people have a sort of issue about other people being different compared to you, then why even bother arguing about it? I mean, just leave people alone if you've got nothing nice to say. Like that nasty book author, even though I don't know the whole story. Like, huh? Am I the only one who's confused here? Give me the grief. I mean, I'm not the only one who can have grief, Everyone can. Tell me about it. Oh, yeah. Joshi, you do have a point there about people with autism. Yeah. I know that it's got nothing to do with autism anyway about Hans Christian Andersen. But Joshi does have a point about most people can judge some people who has autism. So yeah. 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 And for some reason, can I just be honest? I don't usually use autism to justify my actions like most people do on YouTube these days. Well, I did used to when I was younger, but I kind of stopped doing that because it's just no point. It just sometimes can be ridiculous to talk about it, I mean, it doesn't matter how you're going to say it's got something to do with your autism. Sometimes you just got to realize that no matter if whatever's the problem that you have with someone or something, it doesn't justify for your actions for something or with someone to argue with on YouTube or whatever, or any social media that you want for some reason. Because I learned those things already. Yeah. I think it's about time everyone needs to think before what they're saying. And I will do the same thing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, well. I don't get me wrong. I may say things that I don't realize either in some case. So yeah. And I for some reason I do get accused from some people by saying that I'm the egoist sort of person. Yeah, okay, you know what? I don't know what makes them feel to say that. I mean, I don't usually proud of myself when I have my own moments. I'm not. If people does think that I am proud of myself for being a cow to somebody, then I don't know why. So you know what? I just don't want I seem to be so bothered by that. So what's the point on arguing with people who thinks like I'm the type of person to think more about myself compared to how I think about others? So seriously, sometimes people need to think what they're going to say about me sometimes because they have no idea how much they're judging me by jumping to conclusions where they don't know all the facts about me. Yeah, I may do the same thing sometimes, don't get me wrong, and don't remind me because I'm already aware of that. Yeah. So, that's what I want to say, really. Ow. sorry. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I just thought I saw something then, but never mind. It's gone. Okay. Trying to think. Oh yeah. Just. Oh yeah. Yeah, you could say that, Joshy. Imagination. sometimes, sometimes I thought I do see things even though it's not really there. Like it could be same thing for my hearing. Sometimes I hear things that I thought I heard it, but sometimes yeah, kind of made it up. I mean, I'm not the only one who gets it though, because I know I'm not. Yeah, because yes, let's just get to say, I do sometimes mishear someone's conversation, and sometimes it just depends on what the conversation about, and I do sometimes can hear my name in it, but sometimes even though sometimes it just depends if I really did hear my name or if I did or not. That's what I'm trying to say. And every time I hear my family talking about something, I do sometimes end up having my name in the mention for some reason. I don't know what they're saying for some reason, but I do usually come and go and ask, is anything okay or something? And I do sometimes ask them nicely. No offense to interrupting your conversation, but sometimes I do need to know if you mention my name or not. And my families do sometimes. Yeah, we did mention your name, but there are some most occasions where they do say, "Well, I don't think so. I don't remember saying your name." Sheesh. Yeah. I mean, you want to even blame me for this one? It's not like I'm justifying it. Yeah. I mean, that's just crazy talk. I mean, seriously, every time I hear things, I go all crazy, like, cuckoo, cuckoo. Yeah, a cuckoo clock. Cuckoo. Okay. Well, don't get me wrong, but sometimes there are some moments where even though I do ask them, did I ever got mentioned or not? Even and they sometimes do say no, we didn't. But sometimes they kind of did without knowing or aware of it. Because sometimes I'm it's complicated to get my words for this. Well, you know what? Just forget about that. It's just sometimes I just can't get my words for this one. Sheesh. Okay, let's just forget about this. Let's talk about something else. Okay. Oh, itchy. mm. There's nothing to think about. Can someone please help me? Okay. Okay. Um. Um. I'm not too sure what the question is trying to say. I think they're trying to ask me if I'm still doing my white pads or something on the actual website called Wattpad. Yeah, I'm still doing Wattpad actually. I know I haven't even released any stories quite yet at the moment. But sometimes the stories are not quite finished quite yet because I do sometimes either forget or I being busy with something else or something, I don't know, something like that. Yeah. Okay. But sometimes I do need to think of my own imagination of how I want it to before I like to write it all down. Because that's what being creative being about. Being creative is use your imagination before you draw it or how you write it or whatever. And that's the same thing for music. Yeah, like I kind of creeped you out there. Sorry. I just wanted to have a little tune in my voice. Okay. Silly me. I'm just being silly. And I know I am. Oh, that's a really nice imagination you have there, Joshy. Like bouncing on the bouncing space hoppers. Yeah, very cute. Actually, I just got my own imagination just now with me and all my best friends on the fun fair ride. Like, woo, yes, woo. Yeah. Yeah. I just like it. Yeah. So yeah. And I do sometimes have like imaginations of me and, well, not technically me, but Kim Sparkle, my character, and Safi. Yeah, Kim Sparkle and Safi. Not like me and Safi in real life, but the characters, that's what I mean. The one I just created after me and Safi. Yes. So, yeah. That's just getting cranky. Okay. So anyway, I have to go now, guys. So yeah. I just hope you have a nice time, have a nice day. And it's lucky to speak to you guys again. So I'll see you guys tomorrow or something. See ya. Good night.